Let's take a look at the first example. We're supposed to add 60 millivolts to 520 microvolts. What I'm supposed to do first, I have to convert prefixes to powers of 10. I'm going to have 60 times 10 to negative 3 volts, because milli represents this power of 10, 10 to negative 3, plus 520, and instead of micro, I'm going to write 10 to negative 6, because micro represents 10 to negative 6 volts. Now, in order to add these two numbers, I have to make sure that powers of 10 are going to be identical. It doesn't matter to which power of 10 you are going to convert. Either one. You can have 10 to negative 3, or you can convert both of them to 10 to negative 6. Okay, I'm going to use 10 to negative 3. I have 60 times 10 to negative 3. I'm copying this one down because I'm going to convert this to 10 to negative 3. Plus, my exponent is going to get bigger because negative 3 is greater than negative 6. I have to move my decimal point 3 times to the left because number has to get smaller. Remember, anytime exponent will get bigger, number has to get smaller. Okay, that's why I'm going to have 0.520 times 10 to negative 3 volts. Because my powers of 10 are identical, I can add these two numbers. And I have 60.000 plus 'kay, we can ignore this 0. And I have 0 plus 2 is 2. 0 plus 5 gives me 5. And I have decimal point. And I have 6. Next, I'm supposed to copy down 60.52 and common power of 10, which is equal 10 to negative 3 volts. The number on the left side of the decimal point is between 1 and 999. Power of 10 has exponent which is multiple of 3. That's why I'm going to write my final answer as 60.52 millivolts, because 10 to negative 3 is represented by lowercase letter m, milli. This is the final answer to my problem. Let's take a look at this example. Remember, anytime you want to add two numbers with different prefixes, you're supposed to rewrite the problem, and instead of prefix, you're supposed to write power of 10 times 10 to negative 6 farad plus 1800 times 10 to negative 12 farads. Next, we have to make sure that these two powers of 10 are going to be identical. Someone is going to ask, what exponent I'm supposed to convert to what? I'm going to convert negative 6 to negative 12. Why? Because this number is smaller than this one. Okay, I'm talking about 1800, and this is like 20 to 10,000. So if I'm going to move my decimal point to the right 6 times, my exponent is going to go down because my number is going up. Exponent goes down. That's why this number is going to look like this right now. 2200 times 10 to negative 12 farads plus 1800 times 10 to negative 12 farads. Because I have identical powers of 10, I'm going to add these two numbers first. So I have 2200 and I have 1800. Add them up. 0.0004. This is 4,000. I have 4,000 times common power of 10 farads. It's my decimal point. The number on the left side of the decimal point has to be between 1 and 999. Right now I have 4,000. This is more than 999. So what I'm supposed to do? I have to make this number smaller. I have to move my decimal point 3 times to the left. Why 3 times? Because I'm supposed to make sure that my exponent is going to be multiple of 3. 12 is multiple of 3, but the number is too big. In order to maintain multiple of 3 in my exponent, I'm supposed to move my decimal point 3 times to the left, and I'm going to have 4 times 10 to negative 9 farads. Remember, number gets smaller, exponent gets bigger. In order to get the final answer, you're supposed to convert the power of 10 to prefix. That's why we're going to have 4 nanofarads. And this is the final answer to this problem.